I'm Mark Womack. I'm alongside John McGillivray, head women's soccer coach at Cedarville University, and we're previewing the GMAC Women's Soccer Championship. And John, you're the number 4 seed heading on the road to play the number 1 team, Davis and Elkins, team that you've played twice this year. Give us a little preview of that match.
Yes, we felt like both times they were games winnable on our part, but D&E defends well. They didn't give up a goal the second time, and the first time they only gave up 1 early goal, and then they were able to come back with 2. I think in terms of how the seeding is, I think any of the Final Four are capable of winning it. Obviously, we're going in with confidence and anticipation that we're going to get to the finals, and we'll see what happens.
Specifically, what kind of challenges does D&E present?
D&E is well coached, well organized. Goalkeeper is very good. Have a big girl in the back that plays well, much like Carly does for us, and clears a lot of balls out, both on the from her feet and their head. And then they got the freshman girl up top that is really a threat. She's got good size, good speed, very technical, seems to collect the ball on the ground in the air, and she's a threat. And I know she had a goal against us the first time and had the lone goal the second time. So we're going to try to do a few things at least to try to be aware of where she is. The other thing that they do is once they get up, they really set back. Some people call that packing in, getting everybody in, so to speak, behind the ball. So we'll work on some things to try to find some ways to get in behind them or find some seams to get inside of them. We created some chances actually down at their place the last time, and we just, thinking back, Kreslin hit a great shot. Unfortunately, tried the keeper put it over the bar. It was struck very well. Mm-hmm. We had a ball that went in the box that Grace slid and couldn't quite get to. There was 1 or 2 other chances, and then I think there was a time when Alyssa Myhren got in and she didn't get a good foot on it. So it wasn't like we didn't get any looks at the goal. But, they're the number 1 seed. They're the home team. They're going to be ready for us, but we're going to do our best to be ready for them.
You're playing on an artificial surface. What does that mean for your game?
Well, I think it'll take a little while to adjust. We've been better in recent years playing on turf, for sure. I believe this is the 3rd year for the field. It's nice. The turf stands up well. It's going to be bouncier than our field, but it's a nice field, and it shouldn't be an issue for us. Tomorrow we plan to spend about an hour at Athletes in Action just to refamiliarize ourselves with turf, and our facilities people have done a great job this year in keeping our practice field mode short, so the transition is not, other than the ball bouncing, the speed of play on the ground is not going to be a lot different on that surface as opposed to our practice field. So we talked to them this year about keeping a little shorter, and they have, and I think it helps in the transition to turf.
Last question. Unlike the men, the women's champion gets an automatic bid to the NCAA Tournament. It has to be a little added motivation, I would assume.
Yes, definitely it's an incentive. In fact, when I was interviewed, I think at the beginning of the season, we said we wanted to win the regular season championship, we wanted to win the conference tournament. Well, we didn't win the regular season. We still have a chance to win the conference tournament. Obviously, the incentive to get a bid to the NCAA tournament would be huge. Again, we think about who we are, Christ-centered, team-focused, work ethic, humility, legacy. We talk about playing to a standard, playing for a higher purpose. We need to do it every time out, and for the most part, we've shown up every time. Every time out, we haven't been maybe as sharp as we'd like to be, but there hasn't been a game this year where I felt like the girls didn't give what they had on that given day, and hopefully we'll be fresh and rested and ready to play our best.
Okay, thanks, John. Wish you well.
Thank you.